This is unstoppable.
Alistair, in another Kitco article, the headline read, Wall Street sees an unstoppable juggernaut. Central banks are not slowing down on buying gold, and as you can see from the falling gold to silver ratio GSR, retail investors are in the early stages of beginning to wake up. Retail investors buy gold and silver. Silver is moving. Guess who is starting to buy? Alistair, your comments.
Yes, I think this is very early on in the whole situation. Uh, if you look at the level of outstanding ETFs, because that's the way in which investment managers buy gold, it's probably about 0.5% of all portfolios around the world, global portfolios. So we have a situation now where the banks, the big banks, are turning bullish on gold. I mean, if they'd listened to the three of us some time ago, they would have turned earlier. But no, they are now turning bullish. And I think it's partly they can see some of the dangers emerging from the political side. For example, the threat to the Fed's independence and so on and so forth. They're also beginning to realize that bond yields actually reflect risk, not economic prospects, which is a very, very important distinction. So if we get higher bond yields because of higher risk, and we can see this risk beginning to escalate, then this is going to undermine the entire credit system. It's going to pop the credit bubble. The implications of that are really quite interesting. Let's put it that way. Now, the banks, I think, partly for that reason, and also when they look at the charts, they can see, yeah, gold is rising, silver's rising. This is unstoppable. I mean, you don't need to be a brilliant technical analyst to arrive at that conclusion.